Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Today's episode is going to be fairly short. I got on Steam today and I saw that it's finally here. The paint tool has made it into Scrap Mechanic. I'm really excited. It's been one of those things that I've been waiting for. If you've watched any of my old episodes, you've always heard me complain about not being able to paint my builds. Well, it's here and it's a game changer. Now, this might not be for everybody. Some people aren't going to care as much as me, but if you're like me, I do tons of builds in Scrap Mechanics, and this has always been one of the things I've always wanted to do. This can really make your builds go from ordinary to extraordinary. So, in this episode, we're going to paint some of the old builds. I think I might paint a billboard in my track here, and we'll just go back and we'll just tinker with it. I just want to show you guys a couple examples of what you can do with the paint tool here. So, I have one minor complaint about the paint tool. It does have quite a few presets on it, and they're pretty good colors, but I really thought there was going to be maybe some sort of, I don't know, like color wheel, something where you can go in and really change the shades of colors, but that's a minor complaint. I probably shouldn't complain at all. I'm really happy to have the tool. Scrap Mechanic, I love that, we're getting updates, and I'm starting to hear some more news about new things coming out for it, so really excited. Love the tool. So let's get painting here. I've already started painting some things here on the Lotus. The other paint that I'm going to use, well, I call it the Lotus, I'm going to make it look like the old Lotus F1 cars. So it's really just going to use gold and black paint. So let's get on it and we'll show you what it looks like here in the end. Alright, we're almost through here. I didn't have a gold paint, so I had to use a yellow for the stripe. I'm pretty happy with the way this is coming out. I think we're almost through. Actually, you know what? I missed a spot there. But anyways, I've already painted this. I'm gonna go over here. Let me fill this in. I gotta switch this. I'm gonna make a fool of myself here. All right, let's go back over here. This is the tow truck. I've about finished this. Actually, it looks like I've missed a spot or two. I'll come back and fill those out. But there's the tow truck. Got it all painted up. Let's go build that billboard and paint it. Alright, almost through here. I've made some little pillars. Let's make a canvas here. I can picture a lot of people doing this. Me, I'm not really much of an artist, but I can only imagine some of the creations are going to come from when people just make these blank canvases and paint. For the track here, I figured we're going to do maybe a Coca-Cola billboard. Or attempt to do a Coca-Cola billboard. Let's go ahead and get a red here. I'm thinking about maybe putting maybe a white outline on it, and then I can't really replicate the cursive that they do in their logo, but I'm just going to write Coca-Cola. It's really just going to be like a background thing for the track, something that might add a little bit of immersion. Let's see. Let's outline this. Go ahead and get this finished. I didn't know initially when I started painting, I was just clicking the button, spamming it. Oh, I might have to strip a little bit of that. I made that too thick. But yeah, I was just spamming the button, and I didn't realize that like all the blocks, you can just drag and it'll paint a whole surface. So this has made painting extraordinarily easy. I was, of course, a dum-dum at first, and when I was painting the tow truck, it wasn't until the very end that I realized that I could do this, so it's actually kind of funny. Let's start here with this C. Looking at the logo, that red actually looks really close to the red on the Coca-Cola logos. I think it's something like that. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do the cursive, so we'll just do something that's fairly plain. If you guys can think of any billboards you'd like to maybe see in the track for later builds, I think I'm going to use this track for maybe some multiplayer stuff. Maybe some races and stuff. So, I mean, you will see it again, but for the most part, I'm mostly done with it. I'm going to use it here in a second. I'm going to take a lap around it, and we'll kind of look at this billboard. And that's probably close to the last of what you're really going to see of it, not unless I do more race car builds. Let's see. Let's do the dash here. Okay. And actually, I want to make sure I get these scaled and make sure these C's look like the other C's. So let's see, how many is that across? 1, 2. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Let's go ahead and do that. 2 from the top, and probably, yeah, about right there. This thing might not be perfectly centered, but I mean, you're going to hopefully be passing by it fairly quick, so it's just going to be there in the background. Let's go ahead and drag this and do the other ones. Another small complaint about the paint tool, when you strip it, I would have liked to have seen, like, oh, I just screwed up here. When I strip this L, it's going to strip it down to the original texture. But I would have kind of liked, like, I had it red before. I kind of would like to have seen it when you strip it, it just does it by the layer. Like, say, if I would have stripped it there, it would have went back to the red that was underneath it. It's a small complaint. I'm sure that's just the way they designed it. I mean, it's just something that I would have liked to have seen as, like, a preference. So, let's take a lap around the track. Alright, coming around here, gotta get around the corners, and there's our billboard. That actually looks pretty good. I'm going to come around the hairpin here in our painted Lotus 98T. We're going to come down the front stretch. I've done a little bit of painting on the track itself, and oh wow. Okay, not sure what happened there. There's something weird about I get some lag here on the front stretch. I'm pretty sure it's because it's really busy, but it causes the suspension to like hop around. But anyways, there's the painted start-finish line, and we're still... Oh, that was a save. We come around to a couple corners here. Over here, not to the left, that's just a little prototype go-kart. To the right, I actually painted the stock car, so that's all painted and good to go. Should get a really good look at the Coca-Cola sign from here. Also, there's my pedestrian bridge that I built. I painted it like I guess that's a teal color. But come around, that Coca-Cola is actually, it's a little distracting. I'm staring at the sign and not paying attention to the track. But the sign actually looks pretty cool. I'm going to put a couple more on maybe the back stretch. But yeah, I plan to use this track for multiplayer from kind of here on and any race car build. So if you have any suggestions of, different type of race cars you'd like to see, just comment below. I'm going to back up here and park this F1 car right in front. That way we can get a sweet screenshot for the video. And then next we're going to go paint the Halo Warthog. And just do that, and that should be about it for the episode. Alright, almost through painting here. I'll do a little bit of touch-up work. This actually looks really cool. They didn't quite have the exact green. This is where I was talking about having maybe a color wheel, because they didn't have the exact green that you see on a lot of these, but this is pretty close. Oh, I forgot how fun this thing was to drive. But yeah, that's gonna about wrap it up for this episode. And there's a P on the bottom. I guess that's where I missed where the lift was. I need to go down there and paint that. But if y'all have any comments, suggestions, just comment below. I love answering them. I check them every morning. I try to check them during the day. Everything's going really good right now. Got some exciting builds planned ahead. Got some cool things going on, and everything's going really, really, really well right now. So, anyways, if you'd like to like the video, subscribe. Any and everything helps. And we will see you guys next time.